Hello everybody, welcome to another great episode of Hillbilly Select Reviews, Sunday morning coffee. I've got a gift pack, came with 3 coffees from Kathy Ferrara in New Jersey sent to me, and I did all 3 of them, and this is the last one. Here it is, AM Coffee out of Canton, Georgia. There it is. This is Ethiopia, grown in Ethiopia. The company's in, I said Canton, Georgia, but Ethiopia is very interesting. Now, coffee will taste different, not only, of how you roast it, whether it's light, medium, dark, but where it's grown. And even the different, like it grown somewhere in the sun, and if it's grown in the shade, because coffee will grow in the shade, and a lot of coffee is grown in the shade, it will taste differently. In the shade, it produces less fruit, and the fruit's more concentrated. The bean, it's they call the fruit. Is the soil, how high up on a mountain is it? That also affects the taste. If it's higher altitude, is it volcanic soil? On and on and on. What I love about companies like this, when you make an order, what they will do is they will roast your beans when you get the order and send it straight out to your house. And then she had it sent to me, my P.O. box. And you could smell it before you even open up the box, or even when it comes to the house when I order it outside. I'll walk out and about 2 feet from the mailbox, I'll smell the coffee. It's unbelievable. It's so different sometimes from store-bought coffee, because that coffee, although it can be good and is great for every day, sometimes it's been sitting a while and it loses some of its flavor. Now this was ground, so this is not whole bean. They grind it for you. But being fresh like that just makes such a difference. You should try it as a treat. This is not that expensive. I looked it up. I mean, it's 13 something a bag, but it comes about 60 cents a cup. So nice for Sunday treats. So, some interesting stuff about Ethiopia. We're going to go over that. Ethiopia, coffee from Ethiopia is known, for its bright fruited and floral flavors. These coffees typically have a higher acidity, light to medium body, and complex flavor notes. The coffee beans are either washed or naturally processed. Okay. But that's not the interesting part that I was looking for. Here it is. Coffee production in Ethiopia is a long-standing tradition which dates back dozens of centuries. But here's the interesting part. Ethiopia is where coffee, Arabica beans, Arabica coffee, which is the best. The coffee plant originates. Okay, it originates here. The plant is now grown in various parts of the world. Yes, absolutely, and that makes it interesting. Ethiopia itself accounts for around 3% of the global coffee market. But how interesting is it that this is the birthplace of the coffee bean? All right. First, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Coffee smells so good. Oh man. Just a rich, delicious coffee. It's like walking into a restaurant in the morning that's serving coffee. You hear everything clattering in there, coming out with the bacon and the eggs, and you smell that fresh brewed coffee in the air. But that's like what that smells like on steroids. Alright, smell it in the cup. Covered up like this, right? That's the way they tell you to do it. A bit of a sweet, kind of a grassy note. I mean, that's the coffee, traditional coffee smell, but underlying something else you might pick out. Give it a taste. It's good. Does have a little fruity taste to it. What kind of fruit? It's like a raisin. Very good. A little bit of acid. I don't think it's crazy. You taste acid on the side of your tongue. Get that kind of like a lemon type. This is high acidity, but I don't, let's say medium. It's a nice sipper. Very good. Now, so I've got a little raisiny type thing, a little sweet grassy type smell. Nice. How will it hold up to that? Let's see. You don't need much of this, just a splash, just a splash. It's like painting, just a splash of color. All right. Somebody else do this? All right. That fat in there is going to bring out that flavor, hopefully, or it'll hide it. If it hides it, brings out the flavor. Add a little vanilla to it, a little sweetness. Oh. Could drink that black all day long, and I would if I didn't have cream, but the cream just takes over the top, as always. Kathy Ferrari went above and beyond. I appreciate this gift. I appreciate this fine, cool mug. I appreciate these 3 coffees you gave me from around the world, from a nice company. Organic, fair trade. You did real well. Thank you. From Hillbilly Select Reviews, everybody. Going out. And say thank you to Kathy for me. Thanks, everybody.